This is 5th grade Excel lesson number 67. Let me get that out of the way here. All right, 5th grade Excel lesson 67, comparing U.S. customary and metric units. When you compare U.S. customary to metric units, it can be helpful to imagine the size of the unit in terms of a familiar object. A dime is 1 millimeter thick. And of course, if you know the measurement song by Rockin' the Standards, for every single measurement you are given something to compare it to so that you have an idea of how big the measurement is that's being used. And we've got our live studio audience in here today. We've got Eli and Fabian for the live recording. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Yeah, there they are. Okay. This is not so useful if you need to convert a measurement, so you should know some of the relationships between common units and metric. These figures are not exactly equal, so we use the approximate equal or about equal to sign. So when you see a sign, whoa, not that. Okay, let's go to the pen. If you see a sign that looks like an equal sign but it's squiggly, that means that one number is approximately equal to the other one, or one measurement approximately equal to the other. So here's some standard measurements and what they're equal to. 25 millimeters is approximately equal to 1 inch. 1 kilometer is approximately 0.6 miles, a little bit over a half of a mile for a kilometer. 1 liter is approximately 1 quart. 1 kilogram is approximately 2.2 pounds, a little bit over 2 pounds for a kilogram. 1 meter is about 1 yard. A meter is about 39 inches and a yard is 36 inches, so you can see they're pretty close. 10 kilometers is approximately equal to 6 miles, and 3.9 liters is about 1 gallon. 1,000 kilograms is the same weight as about 1 ton. And you can see that these two are related to each other because a kilogram is about 2 pounds. So if you take 1,000 kilograms, a ton is 2,000 pounds, and so you can see that this relates to this kind of like that one relates to that. 1,000 kilograms, you double it, you get 2,000 pounds. 1 kilogram, you double it, and you get 2 pounds. When you compare measurements, it may require 2 steps. So get that cleared off and go to our problems, okay? So let's see how we do these. Number 1, 2 yards is approximately equal to 2 what? First thing you want to do is eliminate any answers that make no sense with what the problem is asking. Yards is distance from one spot to another. Millimeters is distance, so that makes sense. Kilometers is also distance, and meters is distance. So we don't need to get rid of any of these based on the fact that they're maybe measuring liquids or weight or something like that. So now we have to decide what is approximately equal to 2 yards. Well, millimeters are, 1 dime is the thickness of a millimeter, so it's just a little tiny amount. So 2 millimeters makes no sense. That's hardly any distance at all. 2 yards is about 2 steps. Kilometers, remember those are a little over a half a mile. 2 yards, nothing like 2 half miles. Yards are equivalent to meters, they're pretty close. So 2 yards is about 2 meters. Right, studio audience?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, good. So the answer is 2 meters, you'd pick 7. Okay, let's take a look at number 2. 10 gallons equals approximately 40 something. Okay, liters, is that liquid? Yes, it is. Kilometers. Well, again, this is measuring a liquid, and kilometers is measuring a distance from one point to another. So this has nothing to do with the problem. You don't even have to look at that one. And then kilograms, that's weight. That's how much something weighs. And again, this is measuring the space that liquid takes up. So these aren't even related to each other. I don't even have to do anything to think much about this one. I know the answer is liters, so we'd pick 5. What do you guys think? Is that right? Should we let them do numbers 3 through 6 now? Okay, they think you guys should do 3 through 6. So So go ahead and do numbers 3 through 6, and then pause the video until you're ready to see the answer. All right, 10 kilometers. You remember each kilometer is about a half a mile. And so that would not be 6 meters. A meter is like a giant step. Here we have this person taking a giant step, and they're stepping a meter. What do you guys think of my drawing? Yeah, okay, they love it. So 10 half miles is not like 6 giant steps. So that doesn't work. Let's get this thing's off here. 10 kilometers like 6 miles. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Let's check this one first. Millimeters. Millimeters are little teeny tiny measurements. The smallest measurement on your ruler. And so 6 of those would be the same as 10 like half miles. Doesn't make sense. So miles is the only one that makes any sense there. Number 4, 5 kilograms is approximately equal to 11 what? And gallons, kilograms measures weight. Gallons does not measure weight. These two measure weight. Tons, that's 2,000 pounds. So if I put tons in here, that's multiplying this times 2,000 pounds. And that means it would be 22,000 pounds. 5 kilograms, a kilogram is about the weight of a brick. 5 bricks is 22,000 pounds. Doesn't make any sense. We'll just clear all that off. So the only one that makes sense would be pounds. And 6 is the answer. And number 5, 10 inches is approximately equal to 250 what? Well, a meter is a giant step. 10 inches is 250 giant steps. Doesn't make sense. 10 inches is 250 miles. Whoa, that's way longer than 10 inches. So the only one that makes any sense is millimeters. 250 millimeters is like 25 centimeters, and 25 centimeters is about 10 inches. So the correct answer there is 7, or millimeters. And the last one, 3 liters, this is measuring liquid. Check to make sure all these are liquid, and they are all liquid. But 3 liters, think about a soda bottle that has, what do you guys think? Like my drawing there? Coke.
What is that, beer?
That's Coke. So a 2-liter bottle would have 3 ounces in it. Well, actually it's 3 liters. You know those big old ones, the Shasta ones? Those are 3-liter bottles. And so that would not have 3 ounces in it. Would it have 3 quarts or 3 gallons? Well, a gallon, you guys know, like milk, you buy milk in a gallon. It's got the little handle there on the side. Oh, that's a pretty ugly container. So 3 quarts is the only one that would make sense. 3 gallons would be way too much liquid. The answer is 6. All right, thanks for watching, and that's the end of this lesson.